Superstream 59, Fox Local, Fox 29, Fox Soul, all the O&Os across the country, we appreciate you. And we continue to give you insight on the things that are taking place here, the people who are covering Sideline Sports. Jason Tatum, how are you, sir?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Great to be here covering the Eagles for Sideline Sports, and looking forward for a great game on Sunday for sure.
So you're a Philly guy?
Yes, sir. Philly all the way.
Does that influence the way you cover these things? Is it objective, or is a little bit of Philly kind of peek through in your articles and things?
Yeah, the Philly definitely peeks through in the articles, but I still try to maintain myself as a professional. It's very important for me to go out there and treat it like work first, and just try to put together the best content that I can do. So that's what the goal is.
What's your impression on all of this, kind of soaking it all in?
It's amazing. It's amazing. The atmosphere is incredible. So many people here from around the world that are so talented. Great networking opportunities on Radio Row. Me being pretty young, being able to be around people that have been doing this stuff for years, just soaking up all the knowledge. I think it's going to put me in a great position. So it's really exciting stuff.
It's kind of cool, and Sideline Sports actually speaks to that as well. You see that expansion. Like, you called it Radio Row. Now it's kind of Media Row, and it just continues to grow. Like, that's got to be cool to see how all of that happens and the additional opportunities for things like Sideline Sports.
Yeah, Sideline Sports is a great thing to be a part of. I remember covering my first Super Bowl with Sideline Sports. It was virtual, and I just saw the opportunity to expand like what you were talking about. Everything was virtual. I interviewed Joe Burrow at that time, Bengals-Rams Super Bowl, and all I could think about was the next year I want to be in the building. I want to be around these players. I want to be in the press conferences asking questions for my articles and, meeting great people. So I put in the work to put myself there, and I was in Arizona, and great to be here in New Orleans again. So the expansion and continuing to rise is just the most exciting part of being a part of this team.
So in your coverage as it relates to the game, what are you hearing? What are your feelings about specifically Eagles going into this game?
Yeah, so I was in Arizona 2 years ago, and the biggest thing that I noticed is that this team is carrying more of a business approach. There seems to be a heightened sense of seriousness. The last time, I think there was a little more excitement and people are excited to be here. But the goal was not just to get to the Super Bowl. The goal was to win the Super Bowl. Right. So I think that's the approach that this team is carrying. And, not that they're not excited to be here or having any fun. I'm sure that's the case. But they know what's on their mind, and that's what we're going to see come Sunday.
So do your analysis and all those things in Sideline Sports, do you pick a winner?
Absolutely. I think the Eagles are going to come out and control the game, punch Kansas City Chiefs in the mouth early. That's what you got to do. You can't let these guys hang around in a close game, because we know how that has ended most of the time, and it ended that way 2 years ago. I think they got to come out, send a message. You saw against Washington in the NFC Championship, Saquon Barkley just takes it to the house, 60 yards. That sent a message immediately, and I think that's what you're going to have to do in this game if you're the Philadelphia Eagles.
Love it. People want to find you. How do they find you, your articles, and Sideline Sports?
Go to sidelinesportsnet.com. That has access to all our articles, all the shows on our network, all the great things that we're putting together. You can also follow Gauntlet Sports Media on Instagram. That is my media page where I post my interviews and my clips and everything to do with what I do.
Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And go Birds. Go Birds. Quick break. We'll be right back. Superstream 59, Fox 29, Fox Local.